director.
Let me clear my throat. Special dedication going out to all the ladies and all the brothers in here. Like to love y'all to death here.
What's up, Orlando? We got North America in the house. I've been traveling from expo to expo to expo to expo, and I've never seen so much excitement from Jeunesse distributors. We got big things coming, my friends. So I'm excited to be here today. I'm excited to speak into your lives. Got my wife Shannon in the front, my little daughter London. Hey, London. I'm excited she's here to watch Daddy on stage speaking to so many people's lives today. But I want to talk to you today about pressure. It's something that I've had to live my entire life. And it's something I want to share with you really quickly today. And then I want to teach you how to take that pressure and turn it into something great. I want to bring that diamond outside of you guys. Are you guys ready? All right. All I need is your energy. That's all I need today, okay? So, I told you that I've been dealing with pressure my entire life. Pressure made me. You know, since I was a kid, I grew up in Northern California. I don't remember living in a single place for more than a year. I grew up with a single mom, an identical twin brother, a little sister. It was really tough for my mom. She was always under pressure. Pressure to keep food on the table, clothes on our back. Pressure to keep us safe in the neighborhoods we lived in. And a lot of that pressure fell back on me and my brother. And that pressure we turned into something great. We went out in the neighborhoods. We started working to earn money to help my mom pay the bills. As we got older, that pressure turned onto the baseball diamond or the football field or the wrestling mat or the track. And that pressure helped us perform at our best. Later, we went to a private high school that all the rich kids went to. We were poor. The pressure on my brother and I to work 3 jobs a day to pay for our own high school tuition. While all the other kids just had to focus on their schoolwork, had to focus on their sports, probably had a nice 8 hours rest each night even after doing their homework. My brother and I were taking the bus back home at midnight every night and waking up the next morning at 4:30. Pressure. Pressure to be the first ones to go to a university in our family and graduate with honors, highest honors. Pressure to get involved in an industry, or the real estate industry, that I knew nothing about and succeed at its highest form. To watch it all crumble before me because of the crash of 2007. More pressure. To get involved in another industry that I love, network marketing, not knowing anything about it. To succeed at its highest level. To watch my sponsor take it all away from me when he went to another company and take my team. Pressure. To rebuild it again and again, 4 times in the last 10 years. To reach the peak again. Pressure to impress a whole new cast of people at a whole new company with my hard work. Pressure. Pressure to be an example for my leaders on my team so they can grow up and even surpass me in this business and become great leaders for their team. And then to be standing in front of you on stage today to speak into your lives and hopefully impress upon you and cause you to go out and take action in the field. More pressure. Pressure made me. Pressure makes us. You guys know the science of a diamond? Hundreds of miles below the Earth's surface, molten lava is formed and pressure is pressed upon it to create carbon. And over hundreds of years and thousands of degrees of temperature and pressure, that carbon is pushed towards the surface and it's mined out hundreds of years later into diamonds. That's the story of each of us here today. All that pressure upon us. Everything in the surface that nobody sees yet. Our friends and our family pressuring us. Our teammates pushing us towards the surface. So that diamond could be mined out of you. Pressure. How many diamonds do we have in here today? Diamonds. Everybody should be cheering. Let me hear it. How many of you are going to go diamond? You have to learn to embrace pressure. Pressure is a good thing. It's your best friend. Pressure makes us. If you want to be the best and stay the best, you have to teach your team how to embrace pressure instead of running from it. The scary part of success is that once we reach a certain level, there's constant pressure on us to perform. With leadership comes pressure. With ambition comes pressure. And most people choose to stay comfortable and they never break the mold. But you'll never realize what you're truly capable of by staying comfortable. Everybody runs from pressure. Pressure is a privilege. If you're an employee and the CEO of your company puts you in a pressure situation, that's a privilege. A life without pressure is a life without progress. So why are so many people afraid of pressure? Because it's uncomfortable. It forces us to level up and take action. Most people want to stay in their comfort zone. But you'll never really experience the thrill of success and financial freedom if you don't learn to embrace all aspects of your life, the good and the bad. You have to understand that just because you're at the bottom doesn't mean you're never going to get to the top. And you also have to understand the converse. When you're at the top, sometimes you have to start all over again at the bottom. It's pressure. Pressure is a privilege. Pressure and stress are skills that successful people are paid very highly for. So don't shy away from the challenges that high-level achievement and a world-class lifestyle give. The times where I had the most on the line, the times where I had the greatest risk for failure, the greatest risk of embarrassment, were the times that I had to dig deeper into myself, into who I really was. And it not only grew my confidence, but it grew my capacity. You see, the mind is like plastic, not elastic. When you take a rubber band and you stretch it, it always goes back to the size it was. But when you take a plastic bag and you stretch it, it never goes back to the size it originally was. So the reason why I tell you to push past pressure is because when you push yourself to achieve more, you never go back to the person you were before. Life is short. That's why we shouldn't allow opportunities that really test us pass us by. Michael Jordan's trainer, Tim Grover, once said, "There is no greater privilege than pressure." Michael Jordan used to go to summer camp every single year for the NBA, and he used to get his guys together. And he used to say, "Hey guys, I'm going to pass you the ball one time. If you don't do anything with it, I'm not giving you the ball again. Because I can throw the ball away on my own. I can miss a shot on my own." What he was doing was he was testing his guys, his teammates. And he was saying, if I gave you the ball in a critical pressure situation, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to throw it away? Are you going to fumble the ball? Are you going to pass it back to me like a scared individual? It transcends whatever you're doing at that moment. What do you do in a pressure situation? Do you act or do you retreat? It's not a switch that you can just turn on or off. When you deal with stress all the time, it becomes second nature. But if you don't push yourself to do more than your daily routine or anything that rocks your sense of safety, you're much more likely to fall apart at the first sign of pressure. That's why I challenge you to level up and prepare yourself more than you ever have before. Because those who shy away from pressure and stress are never going to experience anything in terms of respect or influence. It's tough to do the right things when you're under pressure. And a lot of people cave. But if you focus all of your energies on the reason why, and you replace your expectations with appreciation, then you're going to get through it. You know what they say? They say that necessity is the mother of invention. And pressure is the mother of performance. So there's one thing that I want you guys to realize. It doesn't matter who you are. Whether you're a professional athlete, you're a student, you're a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, you're a parent, or you're just someone trying to figure out life. Pressure will either push you towards greatness or pull you down towards mediocrity. It all depends on how you respond. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So you have to learn to embrace pressure. Because if you don't ever expect anything in terms of respect, income, influence, or anything. Living your life incongruently and confused is the worst way to live. At least you would know why you're not successful. And if you don't do anything about that, that's on you. But what I want you to know is that it doesn't matter who you are. There are people out there that believe in you. There are people out there that are cheering for you. There are people out there that are praying for you. And they want you to take that pressure and turn it into something great. There's one thing that I want you guys to remember. Just one thing. Pressure creates diamonds. No diamonds, no pressure. Thank you.